After weeks of infighting, controversy and intriguing battles for the soul of the People's Democratic Party, stakeholders of the PDP meet in Abuja and agree on August the 17th as date for national convention. Has the party put its act together? Is the PDP ready for the challenging days ahead? That's our focus on the program. Many thanks for joining in, everyone, on the program, reaching you live on your award-winning station, Channels Television, celebrating 21 years of professional broadcasting. I'm Imana Amawe. Well, let's take a quick look at some of the top political stories we've been following at this time.
Political roundup on Channels Television. Here are your top political stories this time.
Corrupt politicians belong in prison. That's the view of Nobel laureate Professor Wole Soyinka. Professor Soyinka made this call during an interview with journalists after an event in honor of the literary icon in Ogun State. As journalists tried to keep pace with the professor who was making his way out of the venue, Soyinka says the fight against corruption is everybody's job.
This is a battle for everybody, and definitely the arts must be in front, as usual. Okay?
Okay, sir. So
they are not just the arts, the theologians, the moralists, the philosophers, the masons, architects, builders, everybody. It's everybody's war. The law, NBA, everybody's involved, including even you.
It appears technology has come to stay in Nigeria's election. That's if the recent efforts by the Independent National Electoral Commission is anything to go by. The Commission has embarked on a series of IT trainings for its staff ahead of some of the elections scheduled to take place this year. The major aim for INEC is to guard against any form of electoral fraud by putting necessary technology in place. A 5-day training and workshop is going on in Ondo State as part of the Commission's preparations towards the conduct of the November 26th governorship election in the state. The workshop, which has close to 200 trainees, is focused on information and communication technology, and it cuts across all the sections of the Commission.
Technology has come to stay, at least in the electoral process now, with the introduction of the smart card and smart card readers, e-collation, e-transmission. All these are aspects of election which we believe every staff must be familiar with.
And the controversy over the alleged impeachment of President Muhammadu Buhari continues to generate reactions from within and outside the chambers. The APC leadership in its reaction says this is a huge joke taken too far. The party advises the senators in question to stop the huge joke and concentrate on their primary constitutional responsibility of lawmaking and discharging of their legislative mandates to their constituents at the National Assembly. The lawmaker named in the matter is also concerned about the issue.
It's unfortunate. Senators will go out after executive section to mislead the public on something that has never been discussed here.
And you're up to date. Those are your top political stories you need to know.
Welcome back. Remember, you can join the conversation on Twitter. It's hashtag politics today. That's the hashtag to follow, and it's at CTV Politics. Well, we begin with news that the Federal Capital Territory High Court has turned down the bail application of the former Deputy Governor of Osun State, Yola Omishore, presently in custody of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission for alleged fraud of 60 billion naira. Ruling on the former Deputy Governor's bail application, Justice Olukayode Adeniyi held that his application for bail is premature and incompetent, asking him to await the expiration of the 14-day remand order granted by a court to coordinate jurisdiction before exercising his right to bail. The judge held that any attempt to grant the bail application will be tantamount to vacating a subsisting order made by the same court. Well, I'm moving on now to some party politics. The All Progressives Congress in Edo State will inaugurate campaign for the September 10 governorship election in the state on Saturday, July the 16th. But ahead of the campaign flag-off, most governors of the APC who are in Benin City already, that's the Edo State capital, to show solidarity for the party's flag bearer in the state, Godwin Obaseki, will be meeting tonight at the Government House. Of course, we are following the developments there as they unfold, and we'll keep you updated. Well, now to the main focus of the day. The People's Democratic Party has fixed August the 17th for its national convention to hold in Port Harcourt, the Rivers State capital. The party is also set to begin the process of amending its constitution. The announcement of the new date followed a meeting of the expanded caucus of the party, which held at the Shehu Yar'Adua Center in Abuja. The caucus also named a committee to work out a new zoning arrangement for the national offices. The chairman of the party's caretaker committee, Ahmed Makafi, assured members of the peaceful resolution of the party's leadership crisis in the coming weeks. He also says that the factional chairman of the party, Senator Ali Modu Sharif, will be returning to one fold. Though Senator Sharif was not at the meeting, one of his key supporters, Senator Burji Kashimu, was in attendance, raising hopes that peace may soon return to the party. The party is also hoping for a peaceful conduct of governorship elections in Ondo and Edo State, and ultimately reclaiming power come 2019.
We have decided that the National Convention will hold on August 17th to elect new national executive officers of the party. We have also discussed and agreed on a few amendments to the Constitution, especially in view of recent court judgments, in order to align the Constitution with the judgments that have been delivered by competent courts of competent jurisdiction. We equally received reports on reconciliation. You can see by yourselves, our brother, friend, and associate, Senator Burji Kashimu, is here with us, even attending this press conference. That's evidence of the reconciliation making progress. I assure you, we will never foreclose, we have not foreclosed, we will never foreclose reconciliation, full reconciliation with Senator Ali Modu Sharif and any other person that, any other people that may still be associated with him. What we want is an all-inclusive, equitable, just, and fair system within PDP, where the rights of everyone, commensurate with their own levels, are protected and preserved.
Senator Ahmed Makafi, the chairman of the PDP caretaker committee. Well, is the PDP out of the woods? There's been a lot of infighting, so much controversy, court cases flying left, right, and center, with Senator Ali Modu Sharif in the past saying that he's the party chairman and no one can remove him from that position. And then the Governors Forum and some key players in the party holding a convention in Port Harcourt and nullifying or sacking, as the case may be, Senator Ali Modu Sharif as the chairman of the party. If we go by what we heard Senator Makafi saying, he says an all-inclusive party is going to be run this time around. Things are going to be done differently. As Senator Sharif is willing to stretch out the olive branch or embrace the team of the caretaker committee so that the party can forge ahead. Well, we'll get some perspectives on the matter. Joining me to discuss the topic is a lawyer and a member of the Finance Committee of the People's Democratic Party, Anthony Ehilebo. He's in our Abuja studios, but we'll take a moment, and when we come back, we'll get down straight to business. Stay with us.